The most traumatic day of my life. It happened in 8th grade. We were in gym class and it was swim day, one of those rare times we got to be in the pool instead of running laps or doing circuits in the gym. The pool was split in two that day, the deep end for water polo, and the shallow end where a few students were doing alternate activities, mostly just swimming laps or practicing strokes. There was this one kid, quiet and a bit awkward, who couldn't swim. Everyone knew it. He wasn't one of the popular kids, didn't really talk much, but he was harmless. He always showed up, always did what he was told. The teacher had him stay in the shallow end with a kickboard, just going back and forth while the rest of us were in the deeper end setting up for a friendly game of water polo. At some point during the game, people started yelling and splashing, just the usual chaos, and time sort of blurred. I remember laughing, getting hit in the face with the ball, the echo of shouts bouncing off the walls. It was just another class. Until it wasn't. I don't know who noticed first, but someone asked, "Hey, where's that kid? The one who was swimming laps." Everyone kind of looked around, expecting him to pop up, maybe sitting out on the edge of the pool or in the locker room. But he wasn't. He wasn't anywhere. A girl on the side walked over to the shallow end and looked into the water, squinting down. Then she screamed. He was at the bottom of the deep end, completely still, face up, arms floating like he just drifted down without a sound. Everything exploded into chaos. The teacher jumped in without hesitation, swam down fast and dragged him up. He hoisted the kid onto the side of the pool and started CPR right away. His whistle was hanging off his neck, swinging uselessly. You could see it in the teacher's face. He was panicking even if he tried not to show it. Some students stood frozen. Others ran for help, crying or shouting. It felt like time just stopped, like the whole world shrank to that moment. The wet tiles, the overhead lights, the faint slap of water still rippling in the pool. They kept doing CPR until paramedics arrived. It felt like forever, even though it probably wasn't more than a few minutes. But he never woke up. The kid died right there in front of all of us. He was gone. Later, we found out he must have drifted toward the slope that led to the deep end and lost his footing. Maybe he panicked, maybe he slipped, no one really knows. And no one had noticed. Not us. Not the teacher. Not for a long enough time that it cost him his life. We had counselors at school the next day. A memorial was set up in the front lobby. His parents came, and I don't think I've ever seen anything more heartbreaking than the look in his mom's eyes. Just vacant. Like the world had stopped for her too. I still think about it sometimes. Not constantly, but it pops up when I hear a whistle blow or I smell chlorine or I see a group of kids in a pool. It's a memory you can't scrub clean. It's one thing to hear about tragedy on the news. It's something else to watch it unfold 10 feet away. Something innocent. Something preventable. And it's something I'll never forget. Subscribe now for more stories every week.